to the ignition and step on the gas. Let's go.
What's up going, guys? Welcome again back to another Let's Go JA Tours. And today we're going to be heading to the once wickedest city in the West, the home base for Sir Henry Morgan and Calico Jack, the headquarters for the notorious swashbuckling squanderers that plundered the high seas. Yes, none other than Port Royal. So don't forget, guys, to like and comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Now relax, drink a red stripe and enjoy the ride. So to head to Port Royal, instead of turning right at that roundabout on the Palisadoes, which will take you to the Norman International, we go straight, and this road will take us straight into Port Royal, which is probably another 20 minutes drive into Port Royal. So Port Royal is located at the end of the Palisadoes, at the mouth of the Kingston Harbour, which is located southeastern of Jamaica. This city or village was founded in the 14th century by the Spanish. It was once the largest city in the Caribbean and functioned as a center of shipping and commerce in the Caribbean Sea by the latter half of the 17th century. So to the right of us is actually the runway for the Norman International Airport. So if you stay at this location, you can actually see planes take off and land right next to you. It's very dangerous because of the jet power, or the power of the jet. It is recommended not to stay here. There are actually warning signs. But many persons come, as you can see this car here that parks here, and look and watch these planes take off and land. And to the left, you can actually see the lighthouse there. Port Royal was once or is the oldest and most historic region here in Jamaica. Port Royal has maintained much of its independence as well as its heritage. It was once the home for pirates and other outlaws, and there is still a strong seafaring tradition here in Port Royal. If you go there, you actually see a lot of the residents are actually fishermen that gets their living or livelihood from the sea. Much of the old city that was described as the wickedest city in the West, however, lies underwater beside the town. And this was a result of the earthquake that took place in the 1692, which swallowed about 2/3 of the living space back then. was captured by the English in 1655 during an invasion of Jamaica, and by the 1659 200 houses, shops and warehouses were built around the fort, and by 1695 5 forts defended the port. And one such fort is what we are passing right here to our left side here, and that's the remains of Fort Rocky. And a lot of shows and movies are actually filmed about Port Royal. One recent one that's very popular is actually Pirates of the Caribbean, especially the first, I think the first movie, the first one, actually mentions a lot about Port Royal. However, that show was not actually filmed here in Port Royal, which would have been awesome. It was actually filmed in St. Vincent. The people of Port Royal are a very proud set of people. They are very defensive about their privacy, but yet they are warm and welcoming to those who are interested to visit them. There are a lot of development that is taking place in Port Royal, as the recently built cruise terminal is actually there for cruise ships to come and actually visit the once notorious pirate home of Port Royal. So we're now entering into Port Royal, and to our right is a recently built cruise port. That is where actually the cruise ship will come and dock, and they have a very fancy dock that actually extends out into the sea to allow the ship to dock to it. And so you can see a very modern, very nice entrance for the tourists to actually come out and walk, if they would choose to walk into the city of Port Royal. And here are some attractions that if you go to Port Royal, you'll want to see. You definitely would want to see the Giddy House there at Fort Charles, and that was actually an artillery house that was sunk because of an earthquake. So half of it is in the ground while the other half is outside, so you actually can go and take some nice pictures. So this is now the town of Port Royal, and as you can see, very traditional homes from the British and the Spanish heritage. So this route will take us into where the Fort Charles is. So we go through this little street right here, and as we enter, we're actually entering into Fort Charles. So as we drive, you actually can see the remains of Fort Charles. You can see the wall, the defense walls, the cannons, They are still there, still intact, so you can actually go and take a visit. And actually, there's a guided tour to go into the actual fort and walk around it and go at the watchtowers, and you can see the Giddy House and all that stuff. So if you're coming to Jamaica, you can actually, I do recommend you come in and doing that tour, so you can see the cannons there and the wall of Fort Charles. This is also the home of the Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard. So this is their actual base, the headquarters. So that is where the Coast Guard is. The building to the right, I do believe it's the Old Navy Hospital. I'm not 100% sure, I don't remember. I did this tour once actually when I was younger. I plan again to actually come here and do that tour and probably film it for you guys. But it's still, you can feel the heritage, you can see the heritage. It's a very nice place for you to come and enjoy and actually explore. And as I say, guys, 2/3 of the actual Port Royal is undersea, so you can actually pay to actually scuba dive and actually go down there under the sea and actually see the sunken city. And I think the Jamaica National Heritage Trust, they actually did a sonar survey of the old underwater city and actually found sunken pirate ships in the Kingston Harbour. So maybe if you actually pay for that tour, you can probably go down and actually see those pirate ships. Port Royal is also famous for its seafood cuisine. So there's a lot of restaurants, Glorious to name a few. There's two Glorious here in Port Royal, one to the right, which we'll take a look at, and there's also one to the left. So if you're into seafood, that's a spot that you can actually come and visit and enjoy some nice, I love snapper, so some nice snapper with some bami and festivals. Also, if you want to stay in this vicinity or in this village in Port Royal, you can actually stay at a hotel called the Grand Port Royal Hotel Marine and Spa. So this right turn will take us to one of the Glorias which I mentioned about, and it also will take us to the Port Royal beach. So if you want to have a beach day, that's a wonderful beach for you to come and enjoy. Also, there are some smaller islands right near to Port Royal, and there you can actually take boats from Port Royal to go to such smaller islands such as Lime Key as well as Maiden Key. So this is the Glorias that I was mentioning. To our left here is the entrance to one of the Glorias. So if you want to come here, there's an upstairs part that you can sit and enjoy, eat some fish, actually look out in the sea, get some nice Caribbean sea breeze. Awesome spot for you. So this is the beach part that I was talking about. It has a wonderful beach where you see all the cars parked. Across that is actually the beach, and then you see the sea. It's very beautiful. If you want to enjoy with your family, you can bring your glue, have a little picnic on the beach, bring your fishing gears if you want to fish, or if you just want to swim, go out and swim. It's a nice spot to chill with your family and friends. This has brought us to the end of our tour, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to allow the channel to grow. See you again in another Let's Go JA Tours.